Hello everyone! Today on Cooking with Marki, I would like to share with you my favorite comfort fall wintertime dessert, which is an apple almond crisp. Now this dessert is so easy to make, I honestly believe that the hardest part is probably peeling and cutting up the apples. Everything else you just put into the food processor and let the food processor do its work. So, let's get into the ingredients. Here I have 6 large Fuji apples, which I will peel and core and cut into 1-inch cubes. 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of lemon zest, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of cane sugar. Of course, you can just use regular granulated white sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half a cup of sliced almonds, half a cup of packed brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose white flour, 1/4 cup of toasted oats, and I just toasted these in a dry skillet for about 3 minutes, stirring occasionally on medium-high. And here is 6 tablespoons of butter, which I've cut into small pieces, and I will be putting this back into the refrigerator while I'm peeling and cutting the apples because I want this to be really cold. So we've gone over the ingredients, so let's get started. I'm just going to pulse it until it's smooth. Well, until it's crumbly. And that's it. Okay, so we're just going to peel the apple. And the easiest way for me to core an apple is just to cut around the core. And so now I'm just going to cube the rest of the apples and then we will assemble. And just for good measure, I'm going to add in some extra cinnamon. Just because I love cinnamon. Okay, so I think that is mixed enough. Okay, this is a 9x9 square baking dish. And you don't have to butter this, so no butter needed. And now I'm just gonna pour my apples into here. All right, so that's distributed nicely. And just so you know, I have been keeping the topping in the refrigerator so that the butter stays cold. I'm gonna remove the blade so I don't cut myself because I've been known to do that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the filling and I'm gonna kind of clump it in my hands as I sprinkle it on top. Alright, so now I'm going to put this in a 375-degree oven for about 50 to 55 minutes, and you will want to cook this until the top is nice and golden and the apples are tender. So to check for the apples, you'll just stick like a toothpick into the apples, and if it comes out, or if it goes in without any resistance, then it is ready. So, I'm going to put this in the oven now. I put mine in the oven for 55 minutes. The top is nice and golden brown. The apples are tender. I inserted a toothpick into them and it gave no resistance. There is some juices on the bottom, and so now I'm going to let this sit for about 15 minutes before I actually scoop it out. All right, so it's actually been about 10 minutes and I can't help myself. So I'm going to scoop on in some of that crispy goodness. See all the juice on the bottom? And then you want to add a nice dollop of ice cream. Now, I like chocolate chip ice cream. I know that sounds a little weird, but I do. Top that with like a little scoop of ice cream there. And that is your apple crisp. And the ice cream, it will begin to melt into the apple crisp and it will make it all nice and creamy and just really, really delicious. So, that's it. I'd like to thank you for watching Cooking with Marki. I hope that you try this Apple Almond Crisp recipe. I hope that you share it with someone. And until next time, bye!